Alright, I fucked up. I made coffee and this happened.
Ah, the sweet scent of dirty bean water.
Yes. Anyway, welcome back to the next episode of Subnautica Below Zero. Last time, we went over to the vent gardens, which was pretty nice. Now we gotta make a computer chip, diamond, lead, okay. Go diamond, good. I'm pretty sure the lead is somewhere else, but that's okay. So I have basically organized a little bit, made this place a little bit more livable. And now, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna go plant some stuff real quick. This hasn't done anything yet, I don't know why, but, you know, whatever. Put these in here, those should grow. Let me see if I can, yeah, so why aren't you growing? That's weird, I don't know why this isn't growing. I'm gonna have to put, you know, here. Just reset it. We'll go get more. Anyway. So we put those down. This is ready to go. What else do we have inside of our body? We got some table coral and all that. I need to get the computer chip so that way I can put it down, most of the stuff, and a piece of lead. So in this episode, we're going to focus on getting the rest of the new stuff, going to the surface, just figure out where that place is that, you know, Al-An wants us to go to. So he said a terribly cold place with towering spires. Terribly cold, towering spires. Sounds like the surface. Because he also said something about the sky, too. Don't forget the sky part. So it's clearly on the surface. If only I could find some goddamn lead. Because that's what I'm looking for the modification station. Well, didn't want to pull this out, but I think I'm gonna have to. Where be? Oh, I was right there the whole time. Alright, come on, where be?
Seek fluid intake.
Ain't got no fluid intake.
Oxygen.
Son of a bitch.
Oxygen.
Yeah, okay, yeah, double oxygen, alright. Where is that breather fish that I saw? Bladder fish or whatever. Gold. What the fuck? I don't know why everything is tucked in these corners. Grab that, grab this. Now there is something hidden here, a special artifact that we can find, but I'm deliberately skipping it for right now. Deliberately, because I'm lazy. I know it's around here, but, you know, I'd rather get my other shit. Slurp. Okay, we got the gold that we need and the lead, so let's just go back, build the shit. Now, I'm gonna go do this one thing. Then we're gonna go to the surface. So I want to get this modification station because there is an item that I want to put down. Pretty sure we can't enter through this way. Pretty sure we can't. Oh, we can. Okay, well, prove me wrong. Empty, empty, empty. Good, everything's empty. Make sure everything is empty before we go. The fuck? we can get a thermal blade. This is going to be helpful for when we need to just kill a fish. You can use any thermal, or you can use any battery, so I would recommend putting in a bad battery, so that way you can get the max benefit.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There. Then I got titanium, silver, and all that. Okay. What do we need now? Shit. Did not want to eat that. Thanks for that. Just wasted entirely good food. Put this away. Put all this away. Let's put away the power thing. We gotta head to the surface. So let's go do that, and then after we're done with the surface, we'll come back and do some shit. So I will see you guys at surface. This will take a hot minute, so BRB. Okay. From the deep twisty bridges over by this kelp forest that we passed by before, you'll be able to find the surface. Right now, I just need to grab this real quick. Yeah. Oh, and probably need some synthetic fiber too. Where to go? Where? Ah, I just couldn't see it because I'm blind. Yeah. That'll help. And then synthetic fiber. One, two, three, four. There we go. We will come back for the sleeper module later, but for right now, taking our sea truck, let's go to the surface without hitting any of these poor sea monkeys, because that would make me sad. I'm gonna head over this way, towards the ice flow. You want to head in the direction of the ice flow, because the ice flow is obviously drifting away from the mainland. Now she's gonna say something about these icebergs. Something about them being hollow or something. I'm gonna say it. Guess not. Maybe in a second. Yes, the icebergs. They are here. And they are pretty, you know, beautiful for what they are. Even though they're just simple forms of ice, they're really pretty. Now, there is not much we can do. We can come here, but we're gonna need more supplies and more things. But I wanted to come here because there are some blueprints that we can get that would make this a little bit easier. We'll be returning here a lot, by the way. It's one of the reasons why I needed the fabricator module before coming here. You can also come here at any time, by the way. You could accidentally stumble upon this. So, I recommend if you do find this place, just to explore it a little bit. Because you will need a lot. Speaking of a lot, there's a lot of these little jelly things. These are jelly combs. Or jelly eyes. Eye jellies. Blech. I don't know why I thought they were jelly combs. They're eye jellies. They go to deeper waters and they basically are just floating bodies with eyes that are basically jellyfish. They swim around trying to capture prey. They gently drift in locomotion and can track movement with their large eyes. pretty sure if you get close, it should track you a little bit. So you can see the pupil kind of like following you a little bit. Pretty cool. Anyway. Oh, Deanie boy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome to the surface. There's a whole lot going on up here. In the original Subnautica Below Zero, the surface was barely anything. In fact, they barely did anything, like, at all. There was none of this. The only thing that was the surface was the beginning of the game, and then after that, you kind of just went back underwater, and you were stuck there for a while. It wasn't until one big update came along. This update being the update that provided a huge buff to the surface, making the surface actually fun to explore. Could have sworn there was a thing here for us to pick up. Unless it's by the dock. Might be over here. There we go.
Zeta, I have kind of a funny question for you. Have you picked up any kind of unusual interference during any of your robotics work?
You mean like Parvin looking over my shoulder and telling me I'm assembling my circuits wrong because it's not how his dad did it back in the day?
No. Like electrical interference in the audio or video. Any kind of flickering or clicking.
Huh, can't say that I have. Why?
Oh, so it doesn't extend as far as the bay.
What doesn't?
When Fred was bringing me for my eval, we detected something. Almost like an SOS.
At Delta? How retro. What was causing it?
I think architects are trying to communicate with us.
You always think that.
Look, it may be my job to always think that, but I'm very good at my job. Not that HR seems to care.
I won't breathe a word of this to Emmanuel.
Thanks. You're a good friend.
Something tells me Emmanuel figured that out. I won't breathe a word of this lying, bitch. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Alright. Put all this away. Alright, and then what we need to do, let's discombobulate this right here. Discombobulations over here. Because we're going to need a couple items in order to do some things. Yeah, okay. I wasn't gonna do this, but you know, fuck it. Oh. That was weird. Oh, hi. He's like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be on the surface. I know. Now, you're not supposed to bring Dean up here. You're not supposed to, but I'm gonna bring him up here anyway. You're supposed to be walking around up here by foot, but I always bring Dean up here because
All Terra facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
there we go. We found Phi Robotics, so I was right. This is Phi Robotics. Totally haven't played this game before. Alright, grab some of this stuff as we go by. You want to try to grab a couple of supplies here because there is a couple things you want to do by hand. Like, gather this. These are heat fruit. These are one of my favorite foods in this game. As you can see, they are powerful in H2O and food. We're gonna need these.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I'm seeking. Oh. Okay.
Phi Robotics.
Oh.
This is where Sam worked.
Hey, it's the Crystal Cavern music, almost like they reused it for something. Bastards. We'll have to come back here, because I need to end the episode. But before I do that, let's build something nice. Power. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All primary systems online.
Okay, we need copper. Let me go get that. We're going to be getting a lot of blueprints here. You kind of want to build a spot here for yourself to kind of build. It's a little annoying, but you kind of have to, so can't say no to this. Here you go. Okay. In the next episode of Subnautica Below Zero, we'll continue forward to fight robotics. I just need to stay inside Dean because it's cold. Oh my god. Stay here, big buddy. You'll be safe up here.